There you are. Hey, I took the liberty of getting my magnifying glass and a homemade map. We're going to trace out the Clove branch from Route 82 and Clove Branch Road all the way up to the end of Cutler Lane at West Clove Mountain Road. I'll explain as we go. Let's take a little trip. So, here's Route 82, northbound, Taconic Parkway, 82, Arthur'sburg, and down here is Hopewell. Here's Clove Branch. So basically, I think before we do the Clove Branch, we have to map out a bit of, there you are, a bit of the Newburgh, Dutchess, and Connecticut. We'll do that in green. So it basically comes up from Hopewell and it parallels Route 82. Crosses by Clove Branch, goes all the way up through. This is why Rand McNally never hired me. And it parallels, goes past Creamery Road, all the way up 82. Dot, 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 dash, 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 goes up through Arthur'sburg. We've documented the abutments and the little railing here in Arthur'sburg. Crosses Old Arthur'sburg Road right there. And now we're coming up the flats, north of Arthur'sburg, south of LaGrangeville. It basically comes up here and crosses Emmons Road. We've documented this section right here a little bit. Goes right through here, right along Wright Road. Let's see now. Comes up and it parallels the creek here, like so. And it crosses Alley Road and it goes through the rock cut right here at Billings and 55, and it goes up to Moore's Mills from there. So that's the Newburgh, Dutchess, and Connecticut. This green pen. Now we're going to take the blue Sharpie and we're going to document the Clove Branch. So the Clove Branch had a Y, a turning Y off. And a turning Y off here. And it paralleled Clove Branch Road, crossed over Durand, and it went through the two legs of Augusta Drive, the west leg and the east leg. Now here, it touches on the southwestern part of the current modern day golf course, crossed Beekman Road, crossed Pells Road, and went up here and it hit the eastern part of the golf course, right about here. It basically crossed the parkway right here, Bogardus Lane, crosses Old Sylvan Lake Road here, Glenhope, and then, let me move over here, it takes a hard loop down right here and it follows this Sylvan Drive. Where are we? Right here. Sylvan Drive. Comes down and it goes around the lake this way. Here is Hidden Lake. And it goes out through Camp Kindering, crosses Beekman Road, Sylvan Lake Road, and then it crosses Beekman Road here, goes to the Fishkill Creek, crosses Greenhaven Road here, and it follows the creek, and it comes all the way up here, and it crosses over, goes through West Sawmill Run and East Sawmill Run, where it goes across Recreation Road here, where we've shown those beautiful abutments. And from there, it follows Recreation Road up to about here. It crosses, now some say Bischoff Lane, some say in between Bischoff and Beekman Road. So for argument's sake, let's go right there. And then it comes out and it crosses Clove Valley Road and it dumps into the Furnace property right there. Now, we're going to get our purple Sharpie. Here is the 4-mile extension right here from the lake to the Furnace. Here to here. From here to here is 4¼ miles. From here to here is 4 miles. The graded but never had tracks laid on it goes like so. Up through the Clove. Crosses Shaughnessy Road. Crosses Brusgall Road. Goes behind the firehouse, across from the cemetery, through the gun club, and it turns into Cutler Lane, and it ends right there. That's the section that was graded but never had tracks laid on it. So now, there's the map. I'll leave it up for a second. You guys can take a screenshot of that and study it.